everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to be your guide on this step-by-step journey into the English language. Whether you're a total beginner or you just want to build a rock-solid foundation, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to master the absolute basics of introducing yourself. By the end of our time together, you're going to know exactly how to confidently share who you are, talk about your age, say today's date, and ask others about themselves. We're going to take it step by step, nice and easy, so take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's get started. So here's our game plan for today. Section 1 is an introduction to numbers. Then Section 2, talking about age. Section 3, basic dates and months. Section 4, basic personal questions. Section 5 is a structure summary and a dialogue. And finally, Section 6, conclusion. All right, let's jump right into Section 1, Introduction to Numbers. Numbers. They're basically the very first building blocks we need to share things like, our age or our birthday. I'm going to read these out slowly, and I want you to practice saying them out loud right along with me. Ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, and let's check out the tens really quick. 30, 40, 50. Now, what's really interesting here, and kind of a common stumbling block, is the pronunciation. Look at the left side, the teen numbers, 13, 14, 15. The strong part of the word, the stress, is right at the very end, 13. But over on the right side, the tens, 30, 40, 50, the stress is at the beginning, ending with this short I sound, 30. Listen to that difference, 13 versus 30, 14 versus 40. Nailing this tiny difference is going to make your English sound so incredibly clear. Moving right along to Section 2, talking about age. Okay, so we've got our numbers down. Now let's use them to talk about age. Whenever we speak English, it's kind of like we're construction workers building a sentence. Our structure for age has 3 neat little parts. First, the subject. Second, the verb to be, so am, is, or are. And third, the number, followed by years old, like I am 16 years old. Notice that verb in the middle. In English, we always use the verb to be to talk about age. You literally are your age. It's a state of being. And this brings us to a super crucial point. If your native language is Spanish, you might be really tempted to use the verb to have for age, because in Spanish, you say tengo, which translates to I have. But look at that big red X. I have 16 years is completely incorrect in English. We literally never say that. Look over at the green check mark instead. I am 16 years old. Just remember, in English, age isn't something you carry around in your pocket, it's something you are. Commit I am to memory, and you'll sound like a total natural. Let's keep this momentum going. Section 3, basic dates and months. All right, here are the 12 months of the year. Listen closely and try to repeat after me. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Take a second to let those sink in. And hey, a quick pro tip. In English, we always capitalize the first letter of the month, no matter where it shows up in a sentence. So how do we use this in real life? If you want to say the date, the structure is brilliant in its simplicity. It's just today is plus the month plus the day. For example, today is March 15th. You can use this exact same logic for special events too, like my birthday is on July 3rd. Notice how we slipped the word on right before the month there? We do that whenever we're talking about a specific day, like a birthday. Next up, Section 4, basic personal questions. Up until now, we've basically just been sharing our own info, but conversations are a two-way street, right? Think of building a question like a really simple 3-step recipe. Step 1, start with a W word, like what, where, who, or how. Step 2, add your auxiliary or verb, like is or are. And step 3, finish it off with the subject, the person you're actually asking about. Just follow the recipe, 1, 2, 3. Let's see this recipe in action with a couple of the most common questions you'll ever use. Asking for a name. What is your name? And the perfect answer to that, my name is Tom, or even just I am Tom. And for asking age, How old are you? Look at how our beautiful structure from earlier comes right back for the answer. I am 16 years old. Now, what if we want to ask where someone is from? The question is, where are you from? And the answer follows that same simple structure. I am from Chile. But sometimes we don't even need a WH word. Sometimes we just want a simple yes or no. To do that, we literally just swap the subject and the verb. So instead of saying you are, we ask, are you 16 years old? And the answer is just a short, polite response. Yes, I am, or no, I'm not. All right, section 5, structure, summary, and dialogue. Look at how beautifully logical this language can actually be. Let's just quickly cement these patterns in our minds. For age, it's subject plus am is are plus the number. For dates, today is plus the month plus the day. And for questions, W a word plus auxiliary verb plus the subject. Honestly, these 3 little formulas are your golden keys to basic English communication. And here's the absolute proof that you can do this. Let's walk through a totally natural, everyday introduction. Person A says, "What is your name?" Person B replies, "My name is Tom. Where are you from?" Person A answers, "I am from Chile. When is your birthday?" Person B replies, "My birthday is on October 26th. How old are you?" And person A finishes with, "I am 16 years old." Look at that. Just by putting together the simple blocks we learned today, you literally have the whole shebang for a full, completely accurate introduction. And that brings us to section 6, conclusion, introduce yourself. First of all, congratulations on the hard work today. Honestly, if you only remember one single thing from this whole explainer, make it this core English pattern right here. Subject plus verb plus complement. Who is doing the action? That's your subject. What is the action or state? That's the verb. And what's the extra info? That's the complement. Almost every single sentence we built today, like I am 16, my name is Tom, I am from Chile, follows this exact simple sequence. Nailing this 1-2-3 rhythm is literally the master key that unlocks the language. So, to wrap up our journey today, numbers give us the raw info. Age always uses the verb to be. Remember, you are your age. Dates follow that steady structure of today is plus month plus day. And questions just require getting that word order right. You've got the structure, you've got the vocabulary, and you know the rules. So I'm going to leave you with this final exciting question. You have all the tools now. Are you ready to introduce yourself in English today? Go ahead and try it out. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep practicing.